You got it, Frankie. Go Jays, go. It is opening day. A lot of baseball fans have been waiting for this day. And the game happening this afternoon. So there's a lot of things in play here. Let's bring in our Tammy Sutherland outside Rogers Center. First pitch, again, this afternoon. So we got to think about when this is happening, when everyone else is getting out of work.
Exactly. So first pitch, Mel, is at 3:37 this afternoon. So it's right there on the cusp of rush hour, which means that if you normally try to head to Spadina and use Bremner as a way to get through, that likely is not going to be a good route for you. So security has been upped here around Rogers Center as over the last 2 years for Jays games during the entire Jays season. And that means that Bremner has been shut down between Reese and Spadina for the duration of the Jays game. So that's going to be a problem for those people who are trying to get on the Gardner from Spadina. And on top of that, York Street, just of course a few blocks away from Rogers Center, that's down to just one lane in each direction, and that's going to be the case until 2020. So we are reaching out to Metrolinx to get some more information on whether or not they've upped GO Transit service for this afternoon, because that may be the best ticket for you. Of course, just the second best ticket. The best one is here at Rogers Center for the Jays game. Also, we've reached out to Toronto Police to see if they've tweaked any of their security or closure plans as well. We'll bring that to you here on BT coming up a little later in the show. Mel, I'll send it back to you for now.
All right, Tammy, thank you so much for that. To other news now, York Regional Police continuing to try to identify 4 suspects wanted in the violent abduction of a Chinese international student from Markham, found safe on Tuesday nights.
He had a dark hoodie on that had tuck tape on it, the red tuck tape. So he told me that he had been hooded, and at one point he was handcuffed. He didn't know where he was. He couldn't see that well because he...
And what you heard right there was the man who actually located Lou in Gravenhurst on the other night, rather. Now, 22-year-old Wan Zhen Liu was located there with minor injuries. York Regional investigators interviewed him yesterday, trying to figure out where he may have been for 72 hours, as well as the motive behind this kidnapping. Police also searching the Doe Lake Road area where he was dropped off for possible clues, things like footprints and tire tracks. Still not clear if he escaped or if he was released. Now, he was abducted from the underground parking garage of his condo near Highway 7 in Birchmount Saturday night. What you see here are some suspect descriptions. They are still on the hunt, police, for 4 suspects. Again, as always, if you know anything, you're asked to contact police. A parking lot in Whitchurch-Stouffville remains an active homicide investigation today. Forensic teams set to arrive later this morning. A 22-year-old man was found shot to death there yesterday afternoon near 9th Line and Aurora Road. Police say 3 male suspects fled the area in a dark-colored SUV. The first, believed to be armed, described as black with cornrows, wearing a camo sweater and track pants. 2 other suspects described only as wearing blue shoes, one wearing a large chain. Anyone with information, as always, go directly to Police York Regional or write to Crime Stoppers. Well, there are fears the death toll may quickly climb as a huge fire breaks out in a high-rise in the Bangladeshi capital. Flames could be seen shooting from this 19-story building. Dozens are reportedly trapped inside. There are reports from the scene that some may have tried to scale down the side of the building, and some may have jumped in a bid to save themselves. Helicopters were seen dropping water from above onto the structure. A fire last month in that same area killed more than 70 people.